Raymond here. Man, it is Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, whatever time it is. I guess it's afternoon. It's a little after 3 o'clock. Down here at the church, getting a few things ready for tomorrow. Excited about church. That's going to be hanging out with us and ready to do that thing we do on Sunday. But I want to give out just a little bit of information and kind of talk about kind of what's going on. And I know I'm probably, maybe you've watched online or saw in the news or something. Governor Edwards has come on and has given out some more statistics and stats and want to do stuff, and a lot of stuff doesn't implement till Monday. And I want to tell you where we are as a church. And I know some are going to like this, some are not going to like this. I'm fully aware of that, fully understand it. Our number one mission is to make sure the gospel is spread. All right, that's what we have to do. Learn to love God, people, service, and impact the world. Now, we want to love people, so we want to be smart about our COVID stuff. There's no doubt there are things happening, and the issues are getting their ups and downs, and we probably all have an opinion on how statistics are done. I'm an information guy, so I'm fully aware how statistics can be made to manipulate in whichever way you want them to read. So I'm not real big on statistics. But I do understand them. Okay, so here's some things we're gonna do. We've cleaned the church. Mike and Deb have already been here, and they have. If you're watching on our family page, I'm gonna stop broadcasting over there because it's taxing the system. So jump over to our YouTube page, or you can jump on to our regular Facebook page. But I am gonna stop on the family page. So jump on there because I want this to stay out public because not everybody's part of the family. If you say, well, how do I get to be part of the family? Well, be part of the go through Growth Track and join us, and that's how you get there. But let me get that stopped. So anyway, I want to hopefully that'll free up some resources and we can do some stuff. All right. So here's some things we're gonna do. The church is clean. All right. There's been disinfectant and sanitizer sprayed everywhere, taken care of. Justin actually right now is working in the kids ministry, getting things done there. So we've taken care of that aspect of it. Obviously, 9 o'clock in the morning is going to be the cleanest this place will be. All right. So if you're on the borderline of just, and I don't want to say scared. I don't want to use that word scared. If you're just concerned, you have a very large concern for what's going on, come at 9 o'clock. That's your best, safest time that we can keep the building that way. Now let's talk about masks. All right. I'm not a big proponent of the mask. All right. We do know that wearing a mask, I served in Korea. The Oriental community has always worn masks anytime that they're sick or they have an issue. They've always worn them. All right. That's one of the things that it was kind of odd to me when I went there. And I know for our Western culture, it's very odd to wear a mask. So if you feel, and I understand the mask is not for you, it's for other people. But on the other side of that, I understand we are facial recognition people. It's huge. I got way more psychology on the facial recognition side of well-being than the medical side of this exposure possibility. But we're not going to argue it. If you want to wear a mask, I want to encourage you to wear a mask. And I want to tell all of you anti-mask people, quit bothering people who are wearing masks. All right? It's okay. If you want to wear a mask, I want to encourage you to do it. I want you, if you want to be on the side of caution, I want you to, let me make sure my mic's close enough. I want you to make sure that if you're on the side of caution, wear a mask. I just watched I don't know if it was the replay or maybe they were still in questions. When this thing goes into effect, a mandatory mask, it is mandatory. It does affect churches, but the governor said they are not going to enforce it on churches. It's just about being smart, all right? I'm not going to ask our servers to wear it if they don't feel comfortable wearing it. I got it. I understand. But I believe the facial recognition thing is very, very important. So I want to ask you to do a couple more things. When we get here, I want you to see me smile, and I want to see you smile. And if you're wearing a mask, I want to see your eyes kind of do like that. That's how we know you're smiling. You smile with your eyes, not always just with your mouth. So make sure that you're smiling. Now, what I want you to do, this is going to be kind of weird. I haven't seen this done. There's been a lot of recommendations about wearing colored bracelets if you're green because you don't care, red if you're being socially distant. Here's what I want us to do. I think this will be neat, and it's going to be real weird looking. But here's a way that you can signal to me that you do not want to hug or anything close. I want you to wave like this. Keep your arms in and just wave. Say hi. But your hands in close and your arms in and stuff like that. Wave. And there's one of those waving emojis, and you'll be kind of looking like that. But it's just a way to say, hey, I see you and I want to be nice and we're going to be nice and it's all exciting, but I don't want to get too close and I don't want you to be too close to me. Hey, and I get it. I'm going to respect that and I'm going to honor that. If I don't hug you and you want one, just come say, hey, I want a hug, and I'm going to hug you, okay? But I'm going to try to do my best to stay distanced a little bit. Now, I hate the word social distance because we're social people, and I think we need to be social, but we need to be physically a little bit distant. When y'all come into the worship center, we're in 2 services, 9 and 11. We're not going to fill the place up. Sit, kind of spread out a little bit. Maybe you won't get to sit in your exact right space that you normally do, but you do it. Hey, we're going to have sanitizers for all the sanitizers that I've been able to find and buy. We're going to have that located in different places. You can always go in the bathroom. We have antibacterial soap. We have good soap. It's not just foo-foo smell good soap. All right, go wash your hands. And you can do this. Do some fist bumps. All right, there's nothing wrong with doing some fist bumps and stuff if you want to get that close. But hey, again, remember, if you don't want to be close or anybody close to you, just simply do this. And if you're wearing a mask, I won't come give you a hug unless you want one. Okay, but I just want to relay, hey, we're going to be smart, we're going to be safe as we can be. There's all kinds of stuff going on in dynamics of this piece, and honestly, all of us have our own opinions and all of that. Here's what we have to do: learn to love God, people, service, and impact the world. And part of the loving people is doing some concessions. But just as much as we're going to concess to those who want masks, we're going to kind of concess to those who don't want to wear them and all that kind of stuff. We're going to meet in the middle, and we're going to love on each other. We're going to love each other from the respectable distances and be safe, all right? Just do that. And I want you to invite people, and I want you to, we're not going to turn anybody away because they don't have a mask on. But I want to ask you another question, and I saved this to the end as more people have gotten on, is, look, if you are sick, all right, I always have a cough. I've been coughing for the last 10 years. And it's the thorn in my side. I prayed for God to release it. He hasn't. It keeps me humble. I can't talk as much as I want to talk. But it's not a COVID cough. It's not. There's nothing. It's an allergy cough. I can take a ton of allergy medicine and it'll be gone for several hours. All right. Okay. But I'm still not going to go cough on people. I'm gonna make sure I got my shirt, covered. I'm gonna wear shirts to do that. All right. So you need to do the same thing. But if you have a fever, if you wake up just kind of going, I kind of feel blah. If you just have that, stay home. And look, I'm not your daddy. I'm not going to come get you if you're not at church and stuff like that. If you're scheduled to serve and you don't feel comfortable serving, just decline it. Let us know you're not coming. We're streaming both services, 9 and 11. They're going out on the internet. All right. They're going to do that. So listen, be careful, be smart. Yes, it's an issue. Yes, there's increases, and everybody's got an opinion of why. I have an opinion. Learn to love God, people, service, and then impact the world. So make sure that we're doing that. Make sure that we're still inviting people to church. But more than that, if they don't want to come, invite them online. Tell them when we get online, tell them to be part of that. All right. So, all right, church, we're meeting. I know more people have gotten on. I want you to share this video if you're on Facebook, and when it captures on YouTube, I'm going to send the YouTube link out in the email in just a few minutes. So listen, we understand that there's an issue. We understand the governor's got an order coming out on Monday. I'm thankful that he says, yes, it involves churches, but they're not going to enforce it on churches, but he's asking us to be smart. I can team up with that, all right? So if we're around people, you want to wear a mask, please wear one. You're not going to be hindered about if you wear one or not wear one. You're going to fit in. We're not having special areas. Sit separated from people, okay? If you do not want to be close, you don't want to be hugged, I want you to wave at people like this. You're going to look like that little emoji, but just put your hands in like this. Not that you're pushing off. Don't do standoffish. Just wave and say, hey, it's me, but I'm way over here, all right? And that's okay. We're going to be able to do that, all right? I love you, church. I want you to be in church. We got to follow God. We got to continue growing in Christ. We have to love each other. We still need to bring people to Christ. Our biggest thing is we still need to introduce people to Christ. And we can't do it in all this anxiousness and all that. All right. So just come to church. I'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock for first service, 11 o'clock for all you got to sleep in and all that kind of stuff. Either way, hey, come to both services. We could use the extra people hanging out in there. So I love you guys, and Have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy your Saturday. Get some sleep. Hey, all of you, set your alarms for tomorrow. All right. We had a few people had a few hiccups with that last week, so set your alarms and make sure that that you're coming. And if you're at all concerned, remember, I'm not saying the word scared. I'm not calling you nothing. All right. If you're concerned, watch it online, and we'll love you just as much. You're still gonna hear God's word, and let's see you tomorrow. Let's do this. Let's stay at the top of the peak, church. Love you guys. Have a great rest of your day.